How's it going? Round 4, last round, SDC competition day. Missed practice yesterday because I was busy doing other stuff. Just gonna do my first run. I forgot to bring my GoPro battery, but I bought my GoPro. It's not really gonna work out though, so yeah, just have to do the first couple of runs without filming them, see how we get on. I'm gonna need to put another set of tyres on straight away. I've only got one brand new set with me because that's all I had. I should have really brought more. It's just being tight, it's not really going to work out. I'm going to have to try and find a set of tyres off someday. We'll see how we get on. I've got a set of really wear bandy burnt 225s, so just use these for a couple of runs hopefully and see how we get on and then work from there. I didn't have an SD card for any of practice, and to be honest, you don't want to see it anyway. Practice was an absolute struggle. I don't know what it is. This car, if you run it below a half a tank, it fuel surges, and I was just on a half, and I don't know if it's the flick in. It does third, but as soon as you put it in second, it just dies. I'm at 45 PSI on a new set of tyres. I'm not sure what to do because I'm into qualifying next. I don't know whether to pump them up to 55 and then try that and then drop them down, or hope that the fuel fixes it. Don't know. Lap 1 of qualifying went up to 60 PSI, put some more fuel in it because I think it's fuel surge that's causing the issue. Just see how we get on. Let's take this one easy. I'm not going to go too mental. I've actually got an SD card in my battery now, so you'll get to see how good or not so good my driving is. That's going to be a 0 from me, 100%. Don't even need to know a score for it. That was shocking. I don't know what's up with this. Don't know what's up with me. Who knows? Well, we actually made it round this time. I seem to have my power back. Just got to do the battles now. But at least I've got my power back. Thank God for that, man, honestly.
lead in, Chris Braithwaite here. The Doctor's Chariot is flying Braithwaite's quick too. Even the completely standard cut of the standard truck. Standard head.
Standard head like the duck eye, but we're keeping a moment.
Oh well. More or less standard cut.
Chris was doing really well.
Chris is, yeah.
For a guy who qualified what,
Second.
and that's going in the last time.
Right, here we go. Chris Bathwater to lead in Doctor Hood. And Chris is flying towards Clip along that wall. That is some pace towards Clip. Ollie closing the gap a little bit. Chris still just keeping it pinned. A lot of angle there, but a lot of speed as well.
Whoa!
But Ollie Hood keeps it on track. Oh!
Yes! Safe!
So qualifying, managed to top qualify, which is impressive considering 10 amp fuse for the instrument cluster I pulled out to stop. That, when the ignition was off, was causing weird things with my math, I think. So I put that in and that fixed me for my second run of qualifying. Managed to top qualify, minted, just went out and done my top 32. Managed to win that. Unfortunately, Chris span in front of me. It's quite slidey out there actually. I've dropped a wee bit of pressure out, but I don't know whether to do a bit more, I'll see. Next battle's with Sean Moog, who I put out top 8 the last time. So this will be a grudge match to see who wins. And then after that, it will be top 4. Let's do it.
Right.
So it is Doctor Hood to lead in, Moogie on down. Yeah, just what we expect from Ollie Hood here. Second in that, more or less bone stop, 46. Right around the drop. Moog giving him no space here.
Doing well. Oh!
Very close.
Up there, but look at that!
Nothing to upset the line, no, just
Look at that!
absolutely stuck together. Through Clip 6. Yes! That's a perfect amount of room for the initiation. He's keeping glued onto the Doctor's Chariot right there. Here comes the Rover 45 and the E46 Doctor Chariot. Ollie pulling in the proximity through Clip number 2. Cheers. Jace.
Here we go. He's just not got the same proximity shot as this. It's close.
It's very close. Oh yeah, bringing it in towards Clip 6. Switching and brings it. Yes!
Oh,
Not just
behind the curtain.
Come for me! I don't want to call that one.
Nope.
Not even slightly.
Nope, not one bit.
Sean Moog
takes the win.
Well deserved, sir. Let's hear some noise.
So,
That is the yin and yang of the E46 when I'm listening. Making up for lost ground in that run. second place, 2021 SDC, Dr. Hood!
Back in the shed, round 4, I had a good but not so good time. Obviously the car giving me a lot of issues, managing to get it fixed. Unfortunately, I got put out in top 16 by Sean Moog. He done an amazing chase run. I knew I had to be on him. I jumped the line when I was in chase, he was in lead. I think I jumped it too much. I kind of lifted, he shot past me, gapped me up the straight a wee bit. And yeah, I just couldn't make up the distance without cutting track. He never had to cut track to keep the proximity he had with me, so he got the win. It's fair enough. It was like, as I say, it was an amazing chase, and I knew I would have had to be like inside his car to be anywhere near beating him. So I don't mind losing to people that are better than me, not at all. Moving on from that, I actually wasn't sure what was going to happen because that was the last round. I'd got put out in top 16. Ross Ogilvie, who was in first, had got put out in top 16. And then Craig Anderson, who was in third, had got put out in top 16 as well. Went down to the track and finished second place overall, which I'm absolutely cheesing about. Ross Ogilvie was in first with one point of difference, which is crazy. It's been a good year. I've got mixed emotions about the BMW. I obviously built it for SDC so that I didn't wreck the Volvo. And I mean, looking at the BM, it's had a hard season. Crashes are inevitable. I just didn't want to put the Volvo through that, to be honest. I wanted to try and keep it as a reasonably nice car. I don't mind getting involved in crashes and stuff. It's not like I'm scared to use it. I just know what competition is, and I've seen many mates do competition and end up in crashes. It's one of the things that happens. I don't really want to be having to paint the Volvo and keep it good. I never really intended on keeping the BMW. Moving on from that, I'm going to use it over the winter time and do a Matsuri in February where it will get absolutely totaled, and after that I will not have it. So you can be happy that the BMW will be going the start of next year. The Volvo will be staying. I did list it for sale. Nobody gave me any offers on it. Nobody offered me any swaps for it, apart from an IS200, which I've not got any interest in. So I'm just going to keep the Volvo. I've got a few plans for that. I'm not going to talk about them because I'm not definite on whether I'll do them or not, but I think I probably will because I'm not going to use it over the winter time, apart from in 2 weeks, where we're going to Crail. So you can look forward to that video as well. And then if you're wondering what's in the background, you can look forward to that video too, because that might be what we're building for next year. As I finished second in the championship for SDC, that gives me a permit for British Drift Championship next year. Now, I'm not going to say that I'm going to be there either. I would like to be. It costs an absolute bomb, so we'll see what happens. But the car behind me will be for that. Bye-bye.